Today we're going to be looking at a place known for its beautiful beaches, amazing food and luxury homes. That's right, we're heading over to the other Sunshine State, Florida. One of the premier vacation locations in the United States, so popular, even hurricanes can't help but keep stopping by. It's about time we took a look at the more luxurious side of Florida. So we're going to be checking out some of the biggest, most luxurious, and most expensive mansions Florida has to offer. And when we're done, trust me, some occasional bad weather won't be enough to keep you out of Florida. No, 5 Rockbrooks Estate, $23 million. Starting off small, we have the 31,000 square feet Rockbrook Estate. Okay, maybe small isn't quite the right word, but when you're talking about Florida-style luxury, it gets much crazier than this. Trust me, the Rockbrooks Estate is without a doubt one of the finest homes you can find in the state. It's located in Delray Beach and sits in the prestigious Stone Creek Ranch. This estate covers 2.7 acres of incredibly lush greenery, and it's pretty much the kind of property people travel across continents just to vacation in. Just taking in the property from the outside is enough to make your wallet ache. Stunning pool area makes this estate look like something out of a brochure for a 5-star resort, probably because it was modeled after an actual 5-star resort, the Wynn in Las Vegas. Which does explain that Vegas-style luxury and that Vegas-style price tag to boot. Rocky Brook has an unmissable 250,000-gallon infinity edge pool, which, considering the Florida heat, might as well be a permanent fixture in every mansion. Double that with the estate's beautifully landscaped exterior and use of an artificial waterfall, fire pits, and a fully equipped summer kitchen. Not only will every day here feel like a getaway, you'd be the absolute party epicenter of the whole neighborhood. This 31,000 square foot estate is nothing short of an architectural masterpiece and is chock full of amazing spaces for family, friends, and that neighbor you pulled off the street. So with all that height, what on earth does the interior look like? Right upon stepping into the Rockbrooks mansion, you'll be absolutely dazzled with a dramatic entrance, straight out of a production on Broadway. Massive double doors open up to a grand foyer. That gives you a taste of what the mansion has to offer. The rest of the home is understandably also overflowing with detail. We have an absolutely breathtaking great room, framed by 30-foot marble walls. That'll leave your guests awestruck before you even start the tour. Living in this magnificent home gives you access to an entire wing containing an exquisite master bedroom. All design is a retreat for the master or whoever calls dibs when they move in. There's also a sprawling gourmet kitchen with highlights such as original cabinets by Downsview, top-of-the-line appliances, and beautiful islands fitted with a sitting for 6. Long story short, Rocky Brooks pretty much encapsulates a beautiful mix of Florida style and Vegas style luxury. And this is just the first entry on this list. No, for 46-star Island Drive, $39 million. Ever wondered what it would be like to live on a man-made island? Well, for $39 million, you could get the chance to live in a luxury mansion located on Florida's own Star Island. A small price to pay according to my real estate agent. Star Island is a neighborhood in Biscayne Bay. It was completed back in 1920 by developer Carl Fisher and is home to quite a few celebrities. So if you live there, at least you'll be in good company. If you do take the leap and move to Star Island, get ready to be wowed at first glance by the graceful palms and the Venetian-style arcade that ushers you inside. It'd be like living in the Mediterranean, but somehow even hotter. The property on 46-star Island Drive, nicknamed the Yacht Club, is a walled and gated mansion that sits on about 1.4 acres of waterfront property, boasting 255 feet of waterfront just outside your door. Perks of living on an island. After all, the mansion has a bit of a storied history, on the island being built back in 1924, 2 years after Star Island is. It's lived a long life, but don't worry, you won't be getting a dilapidated old building for $39 million. The home was completely redone back in 2017 and turned into the luxury island home it is today. If you find yourself living on this property, you'll have over 20,000 square feet of living space. I'm talking 10 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms and 2 half bathrooms. This ain't no bachelor pad. With all this space they fully expect you'll be moving in here with your entire extended family. I reckon casual, informal spaces inside this home blend seamlessly with the stunning outdoor oasis. Taking full advantage of the abundant space this property provides, you get to escape to your own man-made island resort. And you don't even have to move all the way to China. No, 3,700 Casa Arena Concourse, $45 million. Heading over to El Palma, we have the mansion on 700 Cash Arena Concourse. If you're in Florida and you're looking to spend the big bucks, this is the place to do it. Well, either here or no, one on our list. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Designed back in 2006 by renowned architect Cesar Molina and artist Raymond Jungles, they created a rather unique residence. Located in the heart of Coral Gables, on one of its largest waterfront properties, lush tropical landscaping is the essence of this residence. Looking like a home out of a storybook, this mansion is nothing short of art. With a coral rock pathway, a stunning koi pond on the property, and species native to the area, all coming together to say this is, in fact, a dope mansion. The mansion covers over 17,000 square feet of prime Florida land and comes with 9 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms and 1 half bath. Having made it to no. 3 on this list, and with such a steep price tag, what could this mansion possibly offer, you ask? Well, it comes with a full library. You don't have to read anything. Of course, just fill it with books so you look smart. There's a private service wing and an elevator to avoid all that pesky walking. And everyone's favorite part, this mansion comes with a giant wine cellar with over 2,000 bottles of premium wine. And this wine isn't just for nighttime hardcore reading sessions in your library. This mansion also comes with a large pool and a 119-foot-long private boathouse, giving you constant access to the water and ample space to park that yacht you definitely own. If you're buying this place for $45 million, you'll be getting a nice, luxury mansion along Miami Beach. Some of the most sought-after bits of real estate in the country. Need I say more now? There's no such thing as too much hype. Well, that is unless you're talking about no. 1 on this list that is no. 2. Logo $56 million. Spanning Palm Beach's iconic Everglades Island, I bring you the freshly minted masterpiece Logo. Designed by award-winning architect Roger Johnson and ideally tailored to its radiant surroundings, this mansion was named Logo, meaning lake to lake, for its dual intracoastal frontage. That's right, water all around. The absolute peak of Florida-style luxury. Completed back in 2019, this two-story residence covers 17,190 square feet of space and goes for that contemporary see-through concept, allowing for cross breezes and the beautiful indoor-outdoor mesh. The exterior of this home is like your very own private resort, something Florida mansions are very good at. There's plenty of water on the property, and I mean plenty of water. One wrong step will have you pretty wet, which isn't too bad considering the Florida heat. The landscape was obvious, an important element when this home was being designed, giving this property a unique Californian vibe, and managing to seamlessly mash the landscape with the architecture. Hopping into the main house, we see an interior done by the illustrious Core Interiors of Miami, who has carried the resort-inspired theme into the beautiful decor of the interior. There are 2 master bedroom suites, 1 upstairs and 1 down, each with dual baths. The first floor master suite wasn't just designed to look elegant. It also grants easy access to the pool and shares with it an indoor-outdoor fireplace, while the second master suite upstairs features a lofted ceiling and built-in cabinetry. But who are we kidding? We're all picking the one near the pool, aren't we? Other features of the interior include a library office, floating virtual fireplace made of backlit marble, and everybody's favorite, a wine cellar, capable of holding 500 bottles of the good stuff. I'm starting to think maybe this might just be my favorite part. One of the most unique areas we found on any Florida mansion is the rooftop sky lounge. Logo provides it offers a sun deck, built-in seating, its own fireplace and artificial grass. Perfect location for chilling with friends and family as you look up at the night sky. Or the perfect place to thrash during a rooftop party. Both are equally worthwhile. No one Gemini $15 million. At No. 1 we have one of the most expensive and largest properties in all of Florida. Gemini, located in the small town of Manalapan, in the south of Palm Beach. Built back in 2002, this mansion is a 60,000 to 100 square feet large behemoth. To say it has plenty of space is a bit of an understatement. It's got 33 bedrooms, 38 full bathrooms and 14 half baths. Which begs the question, is there such a thing as too many bathrooms? This property also comes with several dining rooms and lounge rooms, libraries, a media room and, of course, a massive wine cellar, because this mansion occupies 16 acres of ocean-facing property. There's ample amounts of space for all sorts of amenities. There's a PGA standard budding green area on the property. I mean, you are in Florida after all, so why not play golf on your massive thing myth of an estate? Other things you can find on this property include a botanical garden with 15 different species of plants, a 7-bedroom guest house, presumably for when you somehow run out of rooms, in the main house to cottages and an apartment block. And there's more where that came from too. This place isn't exactly lacking for space. There's also a large pool, a giant treehouse for all ages, a dock for the many boats you have if you're buying this place, and the basketball court. The Gemini has 2 elevators on the property, and an entire network of underground tunnels connecting the different structures on the property, even providing access to the other side of the island. You know, for those easy getaways, for when the enemies you made of massing all that money come knocking. This property is both Atlantic Ocean and Lake Worth frontage, providing you with 360-degree waterfront views. And yet, despite all that, it's been languishing on the market for years. It was even listed for as much as $195 million back in 2016, which is a total steal. I'm sure No. 0. Playa Vista Isle. $159 million. You didn't think we were done yet, did you? Turns out, there's a property in Florida that was much more expensive than even Gemini. One of the most expensive homes to ever land on the US market, Playa Vista Isle. Modeled after the Palace of Versailles, this oceanfront compound is 58,000 square feet of pure luxury. The property features extravagances like a 2-story waterfall, a 29-foot fountain and its $2 million, 150,000-gallon pool. I'm starting to notice a pattern here, guys. I think there's a possibility Floridians like water. Might be wrong though. The mahogany front doors of this mansion are covered with 22-carat gold leaf that cost $500,000. So if you ever looking to rob the place, just make it to the front door and you're set. If you make it past the front door though, you'll find an extravagant living room filled with French antiques and a 100-year-old Austrian crystal chandelier. I mean, the staircase alone costs $2 million. That again, it is made of marble and dripping in 22-carat gold. Downstairs we have a wine cellar that holds 3,000 bottles of that premium good stuff. After looking at this incredibly luxurious mansion, I think I'm about to assemble a team with a certain set of specific skills. So why isn't this mansion number 1 on the list? Well, that's because, even though it was put on the market for $159 million, not too many people were looking to drop such a high amount for Beachfront Palace. Eventually, it was sold for $42 million. But tell me, how could I not include it in this video? So what do you think about these Florida mansions? Know any states that do it better than Florida? Please let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, do leave us a like.